Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm here to share a little flip through, a little look through this planner that I recently ordered. This is Kelly Ray Roberts' Deluxe planner. And usually she does a planner. I guess she usually has her planner published through a publishing house similar to the Katie Daisy planners. So Kelly Ray Roberts is an artist that I follow on Instagram for a while. I think just as long as I've followed Katie Daisy on Instagram. They both have a shop together in Sisters, Oregon. I think it's called Wild Bee. It's the cutest little shop. I would love to visit someday because it's so pretty. Their art is kind of similar. I am just reaching over here to grab my Katie Daisy planner. I think Kelly Ray Roberts, her art has like a bit more vintage aspects to it, whereas Katie Daisy is a lot more illustrative. But normally Kelly Ray Roberts, her planners are like this. They're like published, I guess, by the same people who published Amber Lotus as Katie Daisy's. Usually you can find it like this, but I think she has gone more of like a self-production, self-publishing route. And this is like the first time she's ever doing this sort of like deluxe planner. And I'm using this. I don't think I've ever flipped through this, but I'm using this as a joy journal. And I am so behind in it. I have to like go back and like fill in some things. But I've just been journaling in here pretty much, not using it as a planner, but journaling in here, just things that bring me joy, things that I'm grateful for, things that I love and stuff like that. And I bought this planner because I just wanted to see the artwork in it, and I wasn't actually going to use it as a planner, so I have to think of a different way to use the pages, but it's so gorgeous that I think even when this year is over, because we're almost towards the end of the year and I still have a lot of pages, like I think October and September, I didn't really fill anything out. What I think I'm going to do is, since I'm not using it as a planner, I think I'm just going to keep it for next year and just continue to fill it up with things that bring me joy and that I'm grateful for. And so normally her planners look like this, but she decided to self-produce her own like deluxe planner. And I was trying to find like somebody flip throughing it or more like pictures of it, and I wanted to see what was inside of it. I know Kelly, she posted some sneak peeks on her Instagram, and I think she has a sneak peek on her YouTube channel, like on a YouTube story or whatever it's called. YouTube shorts, I don't know what it's called, the Reels thing, the TikTok thing, but on YouTube. But that was about it. And like, I hadn't seen anybody like share it yet. And so I actually fell down a rabbit hole on her website after I picked up Louise Hay's 40th anniversary edition of You Can Heal Your Life. This is a book that I've been wanting to read for a while, and I never did because I never picked up the book. Anyway, the 40th year or the 40th anniversary edition came out, which is this one, and Kelly Ray Roberts illustrated the entire thing, and it's so pretty that I knew I had to like go to my bookstore and try to find it and pick it up, because one, I wanted to read it, and two, it's like filled with Kelly's artwork. Like, it's so pretty, and I really just wanted this edition for the artwork in it. Anyway, I started reading that, fell in love with the art, that I kind of went on her website and just kind of bought a bunch of things. So I picked up the planner because, again, I wanted to see what it looked like. I have some other stuff in this box as well, just to keep it all compact, but pretty much her planner comes in this gorgeous keepsake box. It says Wild and Free 2025 planner, and it's, well, not this part is gold foiled, but the actual planner is. But it comes in this box, and there's like a quote in the box. It's so pretty. And then it's just yellow on the inside, but that's the cute little keepsake box. I absolutely love this. And then this is the planner. Before I get into the planner, I'm going to just kind of quickly share other things that I bought. So I bought 2 prints, and initially I bought them small. Like, I wanted to buy them. These are her 5x7 prints, and I wanted to buy these to put into this planner. But I kind of fiddled around with putting some of the larger prints because I think I want to get this one bigger for my kitchen because it's so pretty. But yeah, I bought 2 of the prints. These are 5x7 prints. This one is a self-compassion one. It says self-compassion changes everything. It says be good to yourself up there. And then this one says, may grace guide your journey, lighting your path with endless courage, kindness, and joy. And then it says trust here. It's so pretty. But this is what I mean by, like, her art is a little, like, she uses little vintage elements in it. And it's very more, it's like, it's a lot more mixed media-y, whereas Katie Daisy is definitely more illustrative. But I love this, so gorgeous. So I got 2 prints, and then I got an assortment of stickers, and look at how cute this packaging is. You know I'm saving everything to go into my journal. But I got an assortment of stickers. I was getting the planner, and I'm just like, might as well, actually, no. I think my goal was to get over the free shipping limit, but I don't think I ever did, but that's okay. Thank you card here. And so that's where you can find her. And then this is like another card. It's so pretty. I love her art. And what I really love about Katie Daisy is that, like, the way she dresses herself is a work of art, and it matches her art. I love that. I really do love that. Anyway, I bought a handful of stickers here. And these are like vinyl sticker quality. This one says, you are beautiful. Again, with that vintage kind of aesthetic. Let it be easy. This one says, trust your wisdom. I love the owl. This one, I don't know if you can see it, but it says, unleash your wild, you're uncommon, you're extraordinary. And then I think it says, get free on the bottom, and it's like this peacock. This one is the same self-compassion one. Self-compassion changes everything. And then this one says, trust and know how deeply you are loved, held, known, and seen through all the seasons of your life. Your heart is never alone. I like all of her little sentiments. They're all very affirmation-y. They're all very positive. And so, yeah, I bought a bunch of stickers. And now let's get into the planner because that's what I wanted to share. What's the planner? So this is the planner. It's about 5x7. I know the Katie Daisy one is also 5x7, but this one looks like it's like a tad taller, but it's roughly 5x7, so B6 size. And this one's, I mean, they're both coil, but this one's a bit bigger, I think. And this is a beast. Look how chunky that is. It's so big. And it has a little gold strap here, and this is like a gold pen loop as well. With that, it's made out of the same material, and it has like gold foiling. I don't know if you can see, and it's the same cover art as the box. The color's a little different, but it's the same. Totally not my aesthetic whatsoever. If you know, you know. I love the floral here, but I'm not a yellow person, and this is more like a mustardy yellow. I'm just not a yellow person. Kind of wish she did a different color and not like this dark mustardy, but yeah. I love the butterfly though, but I wanted it for this stuff on the inside, and the inside's gorgeous. So it opens up to this. The inside cover, it says, trust your journey. And then the first page is sort of like a permissions page almost. This year and I guess you fill in your name, will embrace courage, nourish my soul, and then you can list 3 things, which I think is really cute. And then it's like a mini manifesto here. And then a space to put your word for the year. So I justified purchasing this planner because I don't need a planner. Stuff like this I don't plan in. If you know me, whenever I buy like a Daphne's Diary planner, I don't use it as a planner. I use it more as a memory keep. Again, the Katie Daisy one, not using it as a planner. I'm using it more as a memory keeper because I plan in a monthly. Like, that's the extent of my planning, and I don't need all these other pages. to plan in a monthly. So I know that that works for me in terms of planning. And so there's no reason to change it up. So when I buy planners, it's usually because I want the artwork and to use it for something other than planning. And so when I saw this one, I was like, okay, how can I justify buying this besides like seeing the art? And the reason I gave myself is like, I really want to do one little word next year. I didn't do it this year because last year I kind of didn't keep up with it. 2022 is when I kept up with it and I actually like did it I was like really dedicated to it. I believe my word 2022, I forget what it was. I don't remember what it was, to be quite honest. But yeah, I kept up with it in 2022. Oh, it was becoming. My word was becoming. I kept up with it in 2022. And this is Ali Edwards' course, One Little Word. And then in 2023, I did sign up for it again to do my word heart, but that was last year, yeah. But I ended up doing my own unraveling stuff. So things that I share in my unfurling course, that's what I ended up doing instead of the One Little Word course, even though I had purchased it because my intention was to do it. But that's when I had started working full time, and like all the lives ended up being during my working hours, and that's why I signed up for it, is to do those lives. So that was kind of disappointing that I didn't actually work through that. So I didn't purchase it again for this year because I was just like, I didn't do it last year. I don't want to pay to do it. And so far I haven't really done something really strictly kind of unfurling or one little wordy for my Have Courage Dear Heart. That's just more been like an extroverted, I mean, I've been documenting it through like my artist dates and stuff because that's what I'm really focusing on. But yeah, I haven't like formally documented my journey with my phrase, my word for this year. But I don't know. I'm already thinking about one little word, and I'm already thinking about my one little word. And like, I'm going to share it here because I think this is going to be my word for next year. But the word that I am thinking about using and going with for next year is release. Because one thing that I've noticed this year and even last year too, that I journaled a lot was and spaces. I think I mentioned this in like a previous video, but like I noticed that I kept journaling a lot about different and spaces, and some themes that kept coming up for me were pausing, like the ability to pause, like to stop, to pause and not be in action, to kind of be still. That came up for me a lot in 2022. And then last year and this year, I've noticed that I'm in this, like I've been teeter-tottering in this and space of holding on and letting go. And it's come up all the time, this thing of holding on and letting go, holding on to things when I should be letting go of things, and vice versa, and that. And I realized that I have trouble letting go of things that I probably should be releasing. And it's come up a lot. And I don't know, I just had like a weird sort of epiphany, I guess, or realization that I should be letting go of a lot of things. Mostly my own expectations and just things that I keep holding on to because they're bringing me more anguish, I guess you can say, or internal anguish than holding on to it, as opposed to just letting it go and letting the universe just unfold how it's meant to unfold, right? And so I think I want to explore that. I want to explore that concept of letting go. I know for a fact I am such a control freak. It's so interesting how like COVID, I'm going to mention COVID, but during quarantine, I was with my mom. I was quarantining with my mom. And like when you're with a person 24/7, you kind of notice all of their little quirks and like mannerisms and habits and stuff like that. And like, it's amazing how many little things that I do come from my mom. And I'm already aware of all the things that I do that come from my dad, because when he passed away, that's when it was more profound because he wasn't here. And so we all started noticing things that we do that he did, but like I never really noticed that with my mom until I was with her for like 2 years, 24/7. And just little things like, oh my God, I know who I get it from, right? This whole idea of needing to be in control of my life. And like when I'm not in control of it, I get so much anxiety and like I just go down into like this anxious spiral and all these things. I get it from my mom because she does that. She does that, but like she does it like 10 times worse. And it's like, it's so interesting that what we pick up as kids, right? And it just kind of it's ingrained in us as adults. But I'm slowly trying to work through that and like be okay not being in control when things are complete chaos, right? Because there's so many things out in the world that just you can't control. And so that's where the word, I wanted to use like let go, but I kind of wanted a word, not like 2 words. I didn't want a phrase because I'm doing that this year. I want something different. So I thought release. Release was just a nice word that kind of encompasses, what I kind of want to explore. And so with that said, I bought this journal to be my one little word journal. And when I opened it, because I already flipped through this before I'm filming it, because I was wanting to see everything, I loved how she had a page like right at the beginning for your word of the year, because that is exactly what I'm going to use this planner for, is to document my word for the year, release. And so that is a long-winded explanation of this page, but yes. And so her planner starts out with all of these like journaling prompts, which I love, especially since I'm going to use it as my one little word book. This one says, list all the ways you will prioritize following your joy this year. This is just, okay, I started this because I was noticing that I would focus on all the things that wasn't going right or wasn't going my way, instead of focusing on all the things that were going right and having gratitude for what I do have. And I have this thing about joy. I'm constantly like, I guess, searching for my joy. Like it's something that I feel, I don't know why, a lot of the times I feel like it's so out of reach, that my joy is outside of me, when I'm consciously aware that joy is inside. It is not outside of me, it's inside of me, and I have to create my own joy. And so that's kind of why I started this, because I wanted to document the good things and document my joy and things that bring me joy and happiness. And so I love this. So I'm totally going to fill this out. And then there's a quote page here. It says, I am seeking, I am striving, I am in it with all my heart. Vincent van Gogh. I love that. I like this planner because it has all these personal affirmations. And I know Kelly Ray Roberts is like all about that. Like everything has like a personal affirmation or a positive affirmation or like a manifesto. This I might cover up with some writing paper, because I like what's on the front and the back, but I don't really need a calendar. This one says dream big, wish list of things I want to do, experience, or see this year. This is perfect. I can list out artist dates that I want to go on, because I still want to do that. I still want to bring that into my new year. And this says, whatever you can do or dream you can do, begin it. That's perfect for the artist dates. This is permission granted. Gentle permissions. I will give myself this year. Permission granted to. And then this is really good for like things that you procrastinate on doing for whatever reason. And a lot of it is because you don't think you're good enough or worthy enough or whatever enough to begin them or to do them or to have them. And so giving yourself permission to do all those things, to have all those things, to want all those things. I like that. Again, these are like really nice prompts for something like one little word. What in your life is calling you? When all the noise is silenced, the meeting's adjourned, the list laid aside, and the wild iris blooms by itself in the dark forest, what still pulls on your soul? And then this prompt says, who are the people who bring out the best in you and make your heart sing? How can you nurture these connections in the new year? More introspective prompts. This quote says, and the time came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk to blossom. This is all about courage, and it's all about letting go and releasing. I love that. I really love that. Like, I love how my current word and my future word is just like coming together. It's really nice. My wish for you is that you feel the full breadth of possibility, that you listen to what is calling you, that you find the sacred in the ordinary, that you always follow your truth. And then it goes into January. Yep. Then it goes into January. And then January opens up with the monthly, which I'm going to keep. So as far as the planner pages go, I'm going to keep the monthly because I like marking up my artist dates and when I go on them. I was doing that this year in my paper tests planner, notebook thing, journal thing, and I really like that. And so to have it in here is wonderful. So I'm keeping the monthlies. And then each monthly is followed by goals and priorities for January, and each month is the same. And then another prompt: envision yourself at the close of the month radiating with pride and fulfillment. What small steps can you embrace these next few weeks to transform that vision into reality? So this is more like a goal setting page. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this. I have a feeling that I might cover this up with a different prompt, but I like these pages. And then some note pages, which is awesome. It's just for plain journaling. And then we go into the weekly pages, which I'm probably not going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to Frankenstein this and like take out all the pages and then take out all the pages that I'm not going to use and maybe even punch some pages in. Because I would love some different types of paper. But yeah, it's just a weekly. And what I like about these weeklies is that sometimes she puts in these little affirmations. You are a beautiful soul. Your creativity knows no bounds. But yeah, I don't need the weeklies. And so I'll probably take out these because this has something on it that I would love to keep. And I'll just probably cover it. So what I did a lot with the Katie Daisy is I would do this. I would just take like lined paper or grid paper and like cover the page so I can just do journaling. So that's probably what I'll do. But I'll take out those other ones because this is a really chunky book. And at the end of each month, she has reflection pages. And so it says end of the month reflections. What is there to celebrate? What do you want to remember for the month? And then what would you like to gently release and let go of from the last month? And there goes my word. And so I want to keep this for every month. I think filling this out would be, especially this. What do I want to release from that month? Like, it's a really nice kind of revisiting of my word at the end of each month. And if I see it in here, I know I'll do it. So I really like that. And then note pages, and then it goes into the next month. And each month has like a different theme and a different piece of her art. Hello February, and then the monthly again, and then it's pretty much the same goal setting pages, the same prompts and everything. And then notes pages, and then this one, she started the week here. So it's beautiful artwork here. And then these are the weeklies. And so I'm going to get rid of all of these pages and then keep this. This is the exact same reflection, the exact artwork and the exact prompts. So I'm going to keep that there. And then it goes into note pages, and then again, March. And then March monthly, the same goal setting, note pages, art, and then it goes into the weeklies. This one has a note page here, so all of this is going to come out, and I love how this is just a note page before it goes into the release prompts. And then notes again, and then April, and then it just continues the same format. I'm going to keep all the note pages because they're blank. I'm just going to get rid of all of these inside weekly pages. I'm going to keep all the artwork and all of like the prompt pages as well. This one's May. And then we have the weekly. Yeah. June. Love the art scattered about. I'm going to go quicker with these because it's literally weekly pages. Look at that. So pretty. I love the art. I really, really love that. July. So for me, I'm not going to use any of the weekly pages. I may use them as like base pages if I want, but I think I might just take them out. take them out and replace them with some of my own paper. August. I just need to figure out how to punch paper to go into this coil binding. And so it's pretty much the same every single month. I just wanted to show you the artwork because it does change by month. It's October. Like even the artwork here changes by month, and this little cluster also changes. This stays the same every month. The notes pages change as well. I love it. It's so pretty. Love this. December. And then it's the last week, December, the release pages, and then notes, and then this beautiful double page spread here. And I think, yeah, it does go into January's calendar, which I'll probably cover up because I don't need this calendar. And then some note pages. Imagine the possibilities. So pretty. Some more note pages. I might cover this up too. And then it comes with sheets, like 5 sheets of stickers in the back, which I'm probably going to take out. I'm not going to store them here in the planner, but look how pretty. These are more planner-esque. Those are more decorative. These are more like planner-esque, but I'm pretty sure I can use them other than planning. But yeah, it comes with 5 sticker sheets in the back. And then this ribbon is supposed to be like a marker. You're supposed to like do that, and then you can, flip to where you are. I'm not going to use that. Probably cut this off. I don't think I'm going to use it for anything. But it does come with that ribbon, and then it comes with one of these like gusset pockets that opens up like this, that you can put stuff in it. And then again, this is a pen loop, but I don't think I don't know, let's try mild liner. I mean, it is like an elastic, but I don't think I'm going to use that either. Yeah, and I don't think I'm going to use that either. How is it? It's supposed to sit like that. I guess it's okay, but I might just get rid of it. Yeah. And no, I think I'm going to keep this band, but I think I might get rid of this and this because I don't really like it, and I don't really need it. But yeah, that is this planner, and it's really, really chunky. And I think it's because it has all the extra pages in it, but it's super, super chunky. And so I think getting rid of the weekly pages and maybe adding a few of like vintage paper and book pages and stuff just to make it a little bit more artsy. We'll probably slim it down a little bit because there are a lot of weekly pages, and then I'm taking out the stickers in the back as well. And so I'm probably going to do like a sort of operation on this planner, similar to how I normally set up my Daphne's Diary planners. If you've ever seen any of my videos about that, I tend to dismantle the planner. Like I take it out of the coil and I take all the sheets out, and I just kind of pull out whichever ones that I don't think I'm going to use, and then I reassemble it. And so I'm probably going to do the same thing for this one. And if I can figure out how to punch other papers with the same whole configuration, I'm definitely going to add some of my own papers in it as well. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to come on and show you the planner and show you things that I bought from Kelly's shop. And I will leave the links down below. Hopefully she has some of these planners if you're interested in them. I know there was a pre-order for them. So I guess whatever's in her shop is what's in her shop. But yeah, I'll leave links down below. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to come on and share that and kind of share some ideas of how I'm going to use it for my one little word journey next year. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this little video here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, friends.